All right, guys. So welcome to today's training. My name is Ron Zumara. I'm your host, and I have with me Jonathan Melody, and this is how I made 30 million naira in 2019. And of course, Jonathan is the star of the show. I'm just the interviewer of today's show, and it feels good to be the person asking the questions now rather than being asked the questions all the time. All right, so today's training is going to be off the hook. You're going to learn so much, and you're going to learn how to take your ideas, your expertise, your hobbies, your skills, put them online and sell them for insane amounts of money. And I know this for a fact. It is what I've done for the last 17 years, right from when I was a student in starting from 2003, and this is 2020. So I've done this for 17 years. I know it for a fact. Like, you can just manufacture money like this, right? So before we get into the training proper, I just want to do a brief introduction of Jonathan. So I met Jonathan in 2016. Am I correct?
Yeah,
2016.
that's correct.
Yeah. So I met him in 2016. He came for an event that I held, and when he came, I was looking at him and I was like, he was a whole lot younger, that he is now. So I was like, who is this young guy? He was wearing like this oversized singlet.
It was a hoodie, actually.
Yeah. I remember something like blue or something.
I think it was red. It was a red hoodie. Yeah.
Red hoodie. Okay. So I was like, who is this guy? But I loved his enthusiasm. Really, I loved how eager he was to learn, and because of that, I took him under my wings. And it's been 3-4 years now.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah.
30 million in 1 year.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm sure a whole lot more since 2019 ended.
Yeah, definitely.
So now, despite the coronavirus.
Of course.
All right, so we are going to be going into the training proper. I'm going to be handing you over to Jonathan. Jonathan is going to take you through the pieces. So get a pen, get a sheet of paper, or get your laptop. Just have something to type, but don't just spend time typing. Make sure you listen to him very, very carefully and hear what he has to say. And then I am going to come back when he's done, and then we are going to talk a little bit more. I'm going to ask him some questions. I have here some questions that some of you already sent in. We are going to go over those questions, and then we are going to look at how we can help some of you replicate the kind of results that he has. So, Jonathan, it's over to you now.
All right, so before we get into it, I want to appreciate you for having me here.
Yeah.
And when I look at my journey, anytime I talk about my story, I can't talk about my story without having you in it, okay? Because you make the bulk of my story, all right? When I look at my success today, you make the bulk of it, okay? I remember in 2016 when I came to your events, your free event, and of course I then moved on to the masterclass.
Yes.
And I would say divine orchestration. But then we are here today, and all I just have to say is thank you so much for the privilege to actually be your mentee and for taking me throughout the journey. Okay, so guys, let's get into it, and I'll see you.
Hello everyone, welcome. I'm so excited to have you on this webinar. It shows you're ready to discover how to generate a lot more income in your lives, all working from the comfort of your homes. You're going to discover how you can turn the internet into your personal money printing machine, selling digital products online, leveraging on what you already know. Okay, these are the same methods I used to generate over 30 million naira in 2019 just selling one digital product. And the best part is it works even if you are a complete newbie at making money online. So, are you ready? Awesome. My name is Jonathan Melly, and that's my beautiful wife right there. I want to say welcome. I'm the creator of the 10x e-commerce blueprint, a program that generated more millionaires in 2019 than most university degrees, like Harry right here, who was able to buy his wife a car just 6 months after joining the program. Awesome, right? And for the past 2 years, I've helped thousands of people turn their financial situations around just like him. Now, before I continue, I want to acknowledge the presence of every one of you here. You will agree with me that time is the most valuable resource that we have, right? So I appreciate you for taking the time to be here on this webinar, and I will do everything in my power to make it well worth your time. By the end of this webinar, you're going to discover the top 3 secrets I used to generate over 30 million naira in 2019 just selling one digital product. You are going to discover what it is that the top information marketers do to generate their big paydays and what it is that you can be doing as well if you want to follow their footsteps. And if you stay till the end of this webinar, I will show you how you can lay your hands on the same product that generated me over 30 million naira in 2019 for free and start selling it yourself. Awesome, right? Yes, for free, all right? And you can even package it and start selling it to people, but you have to stay till the end to find out how you can get it for free. So, who is this for? If you're currently struggling to make money online, if you're already having some success online or offline with your business, but you want more success, if you are just looking for a way to increase your income, if you are just looking for a side income, if you've tried other forms of businesses but haven't gotten the type of success you want, if you currently have a 9 to 5 but still having, living from hand to mouth, listen. The secrets I am about sharing with you are so simple yet so powerful. You can use even just one to dramatically increase your monthly revenue with less stress. Awesome, okay? You've probably thought about them and waved them off as not good enough. A few years ago, I used to think so myself until I stumbled on these secrets and I started implementing them in my online businesses. The results were outstanding, just to say the least. So, in a minute, I will break each of these 3 powerful secrets and show you how you can use them to increase your monthly revenue by as much as 50% or even more. So, since we are going to be spending some time together, will it be okay if I quickly share my story with you and tell you about how I made all of these happen? You will be surprised how actually we have a lot in common. Okay, you see, I have been running my business now for the past 7 years, and a huge part of my business now is in selling physical products, digital products, consulting online. And all I wanted to do back then was to be anonymous and just selling online. Those persons that say they are not the loud group of persons, they're not so loud gang. All right, so I was freelancing. All right, I was a freelancer back then, providing graphic design services on Fiverr. I would spend hours upon hours designing book covers and logos and making a few dollars monthly. I was making an average of $1,000 back then. Have you ever been at a point in your life where it seems what you are getting paid is less compared to the amount of effort you are putting in? Yes, that's how it was for me then. To many, $1,000 is a lot of money, and yes, it is. But when compared to the hours I was putting in, it wasn't anymore. And most times, the money doesn't even come in when you need it most. I still remember one sunny morning in the month of December in 2016. I had woken up hungry with just 1,263 naira left in my UBA account. I tried using the ATM to, withdraw 1,000 naira, but I couldn't. It was BVN issue. I had to walk from NMPC somewhere around Ejigbo to Okota in Lagos State so I could use the banking hall. The issue still wasn't even resolved that day. I got back home and I was crying. I prayed and cried for a change. I was spending so many hours walking, but it was as if I wasn't doing anything. Now, things had become so rough, and the funds for the jobs I had completed on Fiverr was yet to be cleared. I have to wait like 14 days to have the funds cleared. And most times, by the time the funds are cleared, you withdraw the money and it's already spent. Okay. Anyways, after 2 years of being a freelancer and making over 4,000 US dollars, I created my very first digital soap product. I called it eCover Mogul. It was a video course on how to design book covers and offer the service online. And I sold it for 10,000 naira. Now, this was like 4 years ago, and it actually took me like 3 months to make my first sale of the course. And I still remember it was 6 p.m. in the evening. I was working on a client's design from Fiverr. And when I got that notification on my phone, and when I checked it, it was an email from someone saying he just paid for the course. Awesome. That moment was life changing for me because I realized that if I could do it once, then I can do it over and over again. It made me realize that if you truly want to be rich, you have to be invested in businesses that take less of your time yet generate you more money. Warren Buffett says or said that if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work till you die. And since I discovered this, I have my businesses in such business models. Now I have built my business around physical and digital products. You only have to put the work in once, and then they will continue to generate you money for the rest of your life as long as you have them on the internet. Listen, I want you to pay a close attention to what I'm going to share with you in this training because this might just be what you need to change your financial status forever. Okay, you see, information wants to be sold. All right. Every day, people buy information to help them solve a problem or get over a funk or learn a skill or something, in different formats too, as well ebooks, print books, video courses, live events, newsletters, coaching, etc. Right? The global online education market is expected to reach approximately 132.98 billion dollars by 2023, growing at a compound annual growth rate of over 28% from the year 2017 to 2023. Okay, you can find this in research and markets.com is a research platform, all right, and it is even expected to reach over 350 billion US dollars by 2025. Awesome, isn't it? So you see, humans spend a ton of money on information. Do you think if many businesses knew about COVID-19's coming, they wouldn't have bought up information on how to better get prepared against it? You bet they would. So information is not just about the format it's presented in. It's not just about ebooks or seminars. Those are just the containers, all right? The format they are presented in. The real thing is the information they contain. If you're a lady listening to me right now and your hair is pulled off in chunks, leaving parts of your head bald every 2 weeks, and you have gone to hospitals and used creams and nothing works, would you pay me for information that showed you how to make it stop for real? For real. Would you? You would, right? You wouldn't care if I put the information in ebook format or print book or a seminar or I told you about it one-on-one. You wouldn't, right? So you see, because the format is not that important compared to the content, right? What's important is that piece of information and the information works. It's simple. It's that simple. That's why people who ridicule others for selling ebooks or seminars are dumb, really. Because if you check their phones and laptops, there are ebooks there. They have attended some seminar or some sort of similar educational trainings. Anyway, how do you create information and sell it online for big money? My mentor started selling information in 2007. Okay, his first book was an ebook titled Failure Buster. It's long offline, all right, but you can see it right on your screen, all right, it's showing on your screen right now. I had to pull it off the web using the Wayback Machine. It made him his first $2,000 online, and that was his starting point of his digital agency today in Nigeria. Okay, today he owns two companies. Now, if you think this is a fluke, I have many other people who have started like this. I'm certain you know the company NairaBet, founded by Honorable Akin Alabi. What you may not know is that it was founded off an ebook he wrote in 2007 also. 2007. And you can see the screenshot, what I got from the Wayback Machine on your screen right now. He wrote and was selling a book about sports betting. And when his buyers started asking for a local betting they could bet with, instead of him recommending the foreign ones he had in his book, he started NairaBet. 11 years later, it's a multi-billion naira company. And he so much believes in this business model that he recently tweeted that information marketing is the best form of business. Anyone can start right now and make lots of money if you know how to do it the right way. Okay, so let's discuss how you can use information to profit yourself and your business if you already have one. Number one way you can do this is you can sell the information itself as the company's main product. So what you basically are is a publishing company. You research information people are looking for, package it, and sell. Many people do this around the world and they profit handsomely. All right. The second way you could do this is you can sell the information as a front end of your product offering. So instead of selling your main thing first, you use information as a front end, then offer the main thing as a second product. Now, this sounds and looks interesting, right? This is how I was able to make over 30 million naira selling digital products in 2019. So you see, information really sells with speed, okay? And the profits can be insane since you're not spending a lot of money sourcing and shipping physical products. I've sold different digital products like dating for men, graphic design, web design with WordPress, trading cryptocurrencies. But one stood out for me, and this was in 2018. After making about a million naira every single month for 12 months straight, I started getting hundreds of requests to share my methods and tips. And after several weeks of pushing and relentless inquiries, I finally gave in. So I launched the 10x e-commerce blueprint, a comprehensive guide digital course that teaches people the exact thing to do in order to start and grow a successful e-commerce business and make 6 or 7 figures in profit every single month. And I sold it for 25,000 naira. So far we have over 1,600 persons who have paid for it. That's over 30 million naira, right? For information, packaging information that help a lot of people and selling it to them. Here are some proof from my paycheck and my account statement. That's me making at least 100,000 naira every single day. All right. But what really gives me joy is the fact that the 10S e-commerce blueprint has generated, or created 6 to 7 figure income earners in the last 1 year. And guess what? The 10x e-commerce blueprint is only one of this online business model trick which I have. All right. Yet I did over 30 million naira in 2019 just selling this single program. All I was doing was just teaching others how to enrich themselves using the tips and strategies that have worked for me. Okay. And are still working for me in e-commerce. And today I want to show you how I made it all happen, how you can use the exact steps and procedures I will be revealing soon to scale up, upgrade your income this year, showing you how to take your knowledge, your experience, your skills and transform that into a business online, even if you're totally new, even if you just started out, even if you have no prior experience, even if you don't have a skill right now, or if you simply want to upgrade your income, your personal income, and move higher up the ladder of financial prosperity. I'm going to be showing you a few concepts that I have discovered that will hopefully make all the difference for you as 2020 2020 stretches out in front of you. All right. So, are you ready for me? Great. I can see a lot of people who are pumped up for this already. In that case, let's get down to business. Let's talk about the top three secrets I use to generate over 30 million naira in 2019, just selling one digital product. That you can use as well and make yourself more money than you can imagine. Before we do that, I need to make something clear and set some house rules. All right. You must know that the results I'm sharing are not typical. This isn't some magical wand you just wave and money appears. Most people who buy how to make money training will never, okay, make money whatsoever because they don't do anything with it. And I hope you are not like that, all right? You can't achieve what I have achieved or what I still achieve or what some of my students and other persons have shared their stories or results right here have achieved if all you do is get this information and keep it in your information showroom and allow it to gather dust and do not because of course you're not doing anything with it. I work hard, all right? So you must put what I share with you in this training into action if you want to see results. Listen, you cannot just sit on a couch watching Netflix and expecting to lose weight. You have to eat right, right? You have to go to the gym, you have to work out. That's how you lose weight. And the same thing happens when it comes to business. You must put in the adequate work effort so you see the results which you need or that you want. Another thing I must tell you is that this is not a get rich quick scheme. All right, this is not MMM, all right, where you put in 20,000 and expect 200,000 in the next week or so. So if you are the type who is looking for a get rich quick scheme opportunity, please stop watching. You can exit this webinar and go ahead what you are doing on Facebook, on Twitter, and Instagram. Just go ahead, continue what you're doing. This is real business, all right? A business that can make you or take you from zero to hero in the next 12 months or less if you do it right. So the first concept I want to share with you is something I learned from my mentor about 2 years ago. His name is Ronald Zimora. I've talked about him before. At the time, I was already having some success online, and he wanted me to talk about trading cryptocurrency in a masterclass that was put together by Akin Alabi, of course, the CEO of NairaBet. The training had the masterclass had different classes, all right, blogging, e-commerce, cryptocurrency, and as well as information marketing. On the day of the training, after taking my own section, I tried to convince people to buy a course I have put together for anyone who is interested in making money trading cryptocurrencies. I thought I was going to make a ton of money selling that course, but you know what? From a hall of over 100 persons, only one person paid for the cryptocurrency class. Now, here is the lesson. After the class, my mentor sat me down and told me what I will never forget. He said, and I quote, Jonathan, what happened today is to show you that not so many people want to learn how to trade cryptocurrencies. If you must sell anything, sell what a lot of people want. I know you must have been told that To make money, you must exchange value. You've heard it a lot, right? You must sell something. You have to sell something. But what they don't tell you is that you have to sell what a lot of people want. Anyway, my mentor went ahead to tell me about how so many people registered for other classes because they really wanted what those courses offered. But amongst the courses they mentioned, e-commerce stood out for me. In fact, I later learned that a rough figure of 5 million naira was made from that e-commerce class. 5 million naira, just one class. At that point, I started asking myself, how many ways can I think of that a person can use to make a couple of millions in a few hours? A few answers popped up in my head. Number one, real estate. You can, close such a deal on a very good weekend. Win a lottery. Robbing a bank. All right. Now, these were literally the only ways I could think of at that time. But I knew there had to be a legit and less complicated way one could generate a couple of millions in a few hours selling something that people wanted. Okay, and that was when I realized for the first time that to make millions fast, I need to be creating what a lot of people are hungry for to buy and not to be reserved or sheepish or shy about selling it, but selling it to a lot of people. And this is where so many people get it wrong. But no, not you, right? Because you are here, you're listening to me right now. And remember, if you stay till the end of this training, I'm going to share with you how you can lay your hands on the 10x e-commerce blueprint for free and start selling it yourself and make a lot of money doing that. All right. So, how many of you are ready to discover how to find what a lot of people want to learn about and turn it into a high paying income business online? How many of you? Let me see how many persons are ready to do that. Also, I can see a lot of people are saying they are ready. Great. So, like we have established, secret number one is finding what a lot of people want a solution to, right? There's 1,001 information products you can sell and make a fortune from. You can even turn what you know into a high income business. You can sell information such as how to open a restaurant in 8 weeks, how to build a real estate empire with zero startup capital, how to woo a girl in 7 days or less, how to make a man worship you, how to design a stunning website in 60 minutes or less, how to design eye-catching images, how to start and run a profitable beauty salon, how to register your business with the CAC in less than 14 days without a lawyer, how to raise a genius child. You can sell information around almost any topic, but you must first confirm that there are a lot of people who are yearning for what you know and are willing to pay for it without hesitation. This is very crucial to your success as an information marketer. And this is very simple once you know how to use the internet for profitable research. What a lot of people don't know is that most of this work has already been done by others, and all you have to do is leverage on the numbers and statistics with tools such as, Google Trends, Google Keyword Planner, YouTube, online marketplaces like Amazon, ClickBank, forums like even the Nairaland, right? You can easily determine what others are looking for to spend money on. For example, here is the result from a little research I did on Google Trends. This shows an outbreak in the search query on Google, all right? And this tells me that many people want to know about the rural and northern immigration program for Canada and immigration to the UK. Now, all I have to do is package the information and put it in front of them. So that's secret number one. You must make sure a lot of people are ready and willing to pay for what you want because it's solving a very pressing problem for them. They have to be motivated to get it. And you only have to leverage on what others have done instead of trying to reinvent the wheel. Now, That brings us to secret number two, which is being able to spend more to acquire a customer than your competitors. When I started promoting the 10x e-commerce blueprint, I will have people send me messages about how they are seeing my adverts everywhere on the internet. You want to be able to do that. You want to crush your competitors. Listen, if you want to have an unfair advantage selling your information products online, one of the secrets I have learned and discovered in the last 2 years is that the person who can pay the most to acquire a customer wins. Now, let me explain. If you really want to make a lot of money selling your products to a lot of people, you must be willing and ready to spend money to reach a lot of people. And the only way you can pay more to acquire a customer is when a customer is worth more to you than your competitors. So, how can you make this happen? How can you make your customers worth more to you than your competitors? It's simple. It's by you building your own sales funnel. Now, you will ask, what is a sales funnel? Don't worry, I'm going to tell you that. It's simple. A sales funnel is a deliberate sequence of engagements designed to get people to say yes to your offer. Okay, so to say yes to what you're selling and give you their money. I have tried dozens upon dozens of sales funnels over the years, and I keep coming back to one specific model that works for every business and every market I have tried. And this I learned from the sales funnel my mentor Ronald shared with me some years ago, some many years ago, right? Not like many years. I think it's about 4 years ago, and it's called Dipsy Doodle funnel. But I call it the three-step funnel. The main way this differs from traditional based advertising is that we are not sending people directly to um, an offer page or a product page. With traditional based advertising, it's quite easy to send people directly to a product page, which so many people are doing since you know precisely what your customers are looking for. Why not go ahead and just show them what they're looking for? All right. So you know that someone is looking for information on how to cure diabetes, and then you go ahead and just put your product in front of them to come and buy. No, that is not what we do. That is wrong. All right. If you intend to get contextual or social advertising like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter to work for your business, you need to add a step further, okay, before prospects get to see your product or product pages. Okay, let me digress a little. Facebook is the best social platform to get people to see what you have to sell, but you don't want to make the mistake of putting your product or offer directly on their face, but instead taking them to what we call a pre-sale page. All right. And we call this the Dipsy Doodle page or the pre-sale page. Essentially, it's a piece of content, and it could be in form of video, it could be a written article that engages the prospect in a conversation about a topic relevant to them or a problem that they have. Then at the end of the article or content, you have looked then the suggestion or solution, which is your product, by the way. So instead of chasing people with an offer and products saying, hey, buy my stuff, you engage them with a piece of content saying, hey, look at this cool article. What that piece of content then mentions irrelevant products and provides a link to check it out. So the customer ends up chasing the offer, all right, instead of your offer chasing the customer. Brilliant, right? So they are interested in the article, they consume the content suggests your product, then they click on the link and they end up on your product page. Very awesome strategy. And here are some example of some of the pre-sales I used for the 10S e-commerce blueprint. You can even have your entire pre-sale on Facebook, right? And it could look like this, like what you see now on your screen. Another thing is you want to sell them other products too. So someone lands on your page and buys, do you have something else to sell to them, right? It's just like you walking into a cinema to buy a movie ticket, and then the sales rep will ask, would you like popcorn? How about drinks, right? Or you take your car to the filling station, and after filling your tank with gas, they ask you if you love a car wash. Brilliant strategy to make more sales, isn't it? Now, this is important because if you are able to make your customer worth more to you by having a sales funnel in place, that's when you can have an unfair advantage in your business. But there is one more thing you should know. It's as important as secret number one and two. And that brings us to secret number three, okay, which is having a coach. Listen, I'm going to be very honest with you. If you really want to have sustainable long term results, here is one thing that you need to know. I am going to illustrate these secrets by telling you a story, a true life story. And when I finish my story, I will tell you how I can help you make a lot of money every month using the same process I used to sell over 30 million naira of a single product, and how you can get that product for free yourself and start selling it. Okay, now before I go on to do that, here is the story behind this number, this whole number three secret, all right, of the top information marketers who make solid seven, eight, nine figures every month selling information online. Now, what if I told you there was a point when I struggled to get back in shape? I would go to the gym and just lazy around. I became so lazy that I had a pot belly. I would go to the gym. I paid for the gym membership, and I will only show up once in a blue moon, and almost not at all most times. Please pay attention here because this is very crucial to your financial prosperity. Okay, one day, after registering every single month and failing to put in the work, the sales rep at the gym reached out to me and told me something that really hit me there. He said, "Sir, I have been watching you for the past few months. You register, but don't really show up." And I gave him the usual excuse of work, no time to come to the gym and all that. So he suggested that I pay a little extra at a discount to have an assigned instructor to me, since my main excuse was that I didn't have the time. So I paid for a personal instructor. And on our first meeting, he had put together the various routines for different days. I was impressed, really. And the way he structured it, I knew when was legs day, I knew when was arms day, abdominals, aerobics. The first week was still a struggle, I must say, but he wouldn't give up on me. He would call to check up on me and, make sure I showed up. And within a month, my pot belly was beginning to get trimmed down, and the abs line were starting to show all up. And that's when my gym instructor told me something I will never forget. He said, "Mr. Jonathan, if you can be consistent with me every single time you get back home early, I promise you will get massive results." I agreed that I will do my best, and I did, because now I had a real pro holding my hands and inspiring me every step of the way. Every time he takes notes of my progress, and even increases the weights and reps, and all these happen in just 2 months of working with him. Why am I telling you all of this? It's simple. I believe I was able to get rapid results in 2 months compared to what I achieved with my physical fitness in the last 2 years, only because I had two very important things in place. One, I had a system. And what is a system? For me, a system is a pattern you follow. For me, I knew every Monday my aerobics and abdominals, Tuesdays are chest and abdominals, Wednesdays are biceps, triceps, Thursdays are for legs. I knew what we are going to do: incline bench presses, squats, walking lunges, planks. I knew what I am going to do because I had a system. And number two is because I have a coach, someone walking me through the system. Every time I was near the breaking point and just wanted to stop, he would say, "Bro, just one more rep." And I will try to lift one more rep. And he will say, "Give me one more." It was always one rep away. So my instructor pushed me to do the things I would otherwise not do if I were to do it all by myself. And that is the power of having a coach. So if you want to have long-term sustainable results, you've got to have a system that works, that's proven. You got to have a coach to walk you through the system. Every high income earner you see online today is always in one mastermind or the other for coaching. So let's do a quick recap of what you've learned so far. Here is what you've learned so far. In order to build yourself a seven-figure information marketing business online, it all boils down to 7 steps. All right, for you to start generating consistent flow of money from your information marketing. One, you need to find a problem a lot of people are having. Two, you need to test or validate the market. You can do this right now. Okay, I'm not saying just go ahead and do this. You need to wait. Once we're done with it, then you can do it. You can go on Facebook and on your newsfeed just post that. Would you like to know how to do something cool without stuff the sock? Now, in actual words, this is what it means. For instance, would you like to know how to lose belly fat without having to stop eating your favorite food? The replies will always, be the judge, right? Now, step three is package your high value content in forms of PDF, videos, cheat sheets, softwares, trainings, live trainings. And step four is building a sales funnel. Step five is you launching. This is where you promote it to as many people as possible using Facebook, Google, or YouTube. I spent a little over 5 million naira in 2019 to make over 30 million naira. That's like 6 times my investment on Facebook advertising. Here is a screenshot. Here is a screenshot from one of my advertising accounts on Facebook. How many investment gives such returns? Not so many, right? Now, step 6 is simply rinse and repeat. Step 7 is have a coach to help guide you through the entire process. That's very important. The good thing about this business model is that anyone can do it. All you need to do is have a Facebook account, an idea, or find someone that already has one, or leverage on others without writing a single word yourself. And at least 30,000 naira that you can start spending on advertising. And remember, if you stay to the end, I'm going to show you how you can get the e-commerce 10x e-commerce blueprint for free and start selling it yourself. So even after this training, you can start selling something immediately and start making money. Awesome, right? Now, some people might be thinking 30,000 naira is a lot of money. Come on, it's not. All right, here is a Facebook ad campaign that I spent 162,000 naira on and got 40 sales. If you multiply that across, the cost of the product, which is 25,000 naira, that's around 1 million naira. So I spent 162,000 naira to make 1 million naira. That leaves me with a profit of over 800,000 naira. Do you think that's a good investment? Absolutely, right? Absolutely. Now, if you are anything like me, you must be wondering how you can, do this without missing a step, and doing it right, because that's very important. I have come to the realization that the more you give, the more you receive. Okay, it's simple law of nature. So this is what I want to do. I want to raise more millionaires in 2020. And to do this, I've decided to finally launch Information Business Machines. All right, after over 3 months working on it. It's where I typically allow qualified people, people like you potentially, to leverage on my proven system so you don't have to go through what I went through to get this all done and get to this point. Listen, what I just showed you is the exact system that I make use of that actually and continually makes me 6 figures week in, week out. And this is what made me over 30 million naira in 2019 alone. So hell yeah, you can choose to do it all on your own using all that I've shared with you. But if you would like to watch over my shoulders and help you through your journey, then I will be delighted. If you want to be able to build a successful information business online that makes you 7 figures monthly, all from your home, even if you don't have any knowledge or skill to sell right now, then Information Business Machines is for you. But I must warn you, Information Business Machines is a program that you need to put in the work. just like Jade here. So here is Jade. Hear what he has to say. Say, I met Jonathan Melody a few days to the end of October 2018. Before then, I had already enrolled into other e-commerce training programs that ended being skeletal. I had also tried my hands on network marketing with a success. Anyways, my encounter with Jonathan Melody has been a tremendous blessing, even though I had some setbacks. After I started implementing his 10x e-commerce blueprint, I still made my first couple of millions of naira in sales during the same year and working with the same blueprint. With the information business machines, I have been open to a whole new world of unlimited possibilities in information marketing. I thought e-commerce was a gold mine, but wait until you're exposed to information marketing. Yeah, that one too, you have to work really hard because Jonathan Melody proves that workaholism have great rewards, right? So you see, making money is just like cooking, all right? If you don't use the right ingredients in recipes, the right spices, your food won't come out good. It won't taste good, right? So when trying to make money, you need the right tools, the appropriate guidance, or you will miss your way and end up making a lot of mistakes and not seeing the type of results that you should have. Okay, listen, I'm not going to be all hyped up and try to get all hyped up about what this is and what is it is not and how it can help you. You have listened to me, you have heard my story, and you know what I am saying can help you. So, what I want to do is, I just want to go over what you will get inside the information business machines and how it can help you. And if it is right for you, then I want you to get it. But if it is not right for you, I don't want you to get it. And I'm going to do this without fanfare. I'm going to do this without hype. These information business machines consist of 10 modules. Module 1 is introduction. Module 2, first in first. Module 3 is types of information. Module 4, framework. Module 5, niche intelligence. Module 6 is product creation. Module 7, deep sea sales funnel. Um, Module 8 is marketing and sales. Module 9 is driving traffic. And Module 10 is conclusion and resources. So Module 1 is basically where I welcome and introduce you into the information business machines, where I tell you all about, what this whole training is all about, and then give you an action plan on implementing the entire system. All right. Module 2 is first and first, you're going to discover how to develop a business mindset and make sure your mind is set right to start regenerating huge income and turn yourself into a cash pulling machine. You will discover what exactly people are buying and make sure you only sell what people are hungry to buy so you can make a lot of money. You also discover how you can move past the lies you've been told, or that you're telling yourself, things that are holding you back from actually becoming a life-creating cash machine. And module 3 is here we talk about the different types of information. This is where I show you the different information formats, how you can package your high-value content and decide on which information products you should create. You will discover how to create your own content in PDFs easily, in videos, in softwares, in audios. You will discover how you can record high-quality audios that your customers will love, high-quality videos that your customer would love, right? You will discover how you can turn your ideas into softwares that people will pay you a lot of money for. You are going to discover how you can build your own membership sites and how people register to gain access to your courses. And module 4 is the framework. Okay, this is a module where I show you the underlying structure of a profitable information business. Now, before you build a house, you will need an architect to draw up a blueprint for your house, right? This blueprint is what is called the house plan. This is what this module is all about. You will discover how you can start having a flow of ideas for your information product. You will discover how to structure your deep sea pre-sale content to ensure maximum sales conversions, have continuous flow of sales. You will discover how to structure your free report even if you've never written a word to sell anything ever. This is going to save you a lot of research, okay, a lot of time wasted, right? You also discover the Godfather strategy, how you can create irresistible offers that people will beg to you to take their money. Instead of you to start chasing people to, buy your product, you discover a simple method that you can use to get people to buy whatever it is that you want. You also discover how you can make more money from the same customers by selling them more of your products. Then module 5 is the niche intelligence. This is a very important module. This is where you discover what the niche truly is and how to find profitable niches. We have a deep blue sea dive. This is where you discover how to identify your ideal customer and know everything about them and develop deep connection with them, which makes them buy from you without hesitation. A lot of people call this the customer avatar. You will discover how to research into your audience and beat them, beat your competitors to their game. All right. You will discover the 4 niche test questions you must ask before you choose a niche. All right. Don't do this and you are doomed for failure. Now, you will also discover the 6 ninja questions you must ask your audience to know exactly what they want. This is very crucial to your success. Now, you also discover how you can tap into your knowledge gold mine even if you don't have a skill right now. Module 6 is product creation. This is where you discover how you can put together your product content even if you know nothing about the topic. Doesn't matter if you know nothing about the topic. You're going to learn exactly how you can do that in this module. You discover how to create knockout titles, all right, that will attract people to your information products like bees to honeys. You're going to know how to increase the perceived value of your product by applying one single strategy and have people pay what you want without them arguing. And then the 3 questions you must ask before creating your product. This is very important. Don't do this and you're doomed for crash landing. How to create your information product even if you don't know how to write or you don't know what to sell. Okay, you're going to find that in this module. How long should your videos be if you are creating videos? That's very important. Very important in creating your own content, and you are going to discover that in this module because you want people to consume your content, right? You also discover how much you should sell your info product. There are products that sell better with higher prices and some better with lower prices. You will discover how to package your information in formats of high quality PDFs, videos, audios, membership site, and even softwares. We talked about that. Module 7 is a Dipsy Doodle sales funnel. In this module, I will give you an inside look into what makes a Dipsy Doodle funnel and how you can use it, structure it, make sure that you get massive sales consistently. You also discover how to build your own money minting sales funnel. You also discover how to get testimonials for your products easily. Cool stuff, I tell you. And I'm very sure you haven't been taught or seen anything like it. You will discover a simple plugin to add unique product reviews to your pages without breaking a sweat. Now, you also discover a single step you must add to your sales funnel to make money from your customers. Module 8 is where we'll talk about marketing and sales. Discover my failure-proof method of attracting truckload of people to your products and converting them into cold hard cash fast. You also discover a step-by-step guide to building a database of people and a group of followers that will beg to buy from you. You also discover how to get your first sale even if you've not run an ad before. This is so simple, even a 12-year-old can do it.
Here is Ibrahim, who did over 100,000 naira without running a single ad. It's so amazing. Just listen to him.
Hello, my name is Ibrahim Olami. I'm a member of 10X group, a student of Jonathan Melody. I'm also a member of IBM. Yeah, I met Jonathan 2018. That was when he started the 10X e-commerce blueprint. Yes, I was fortunate to be a member. Yes, this 10X e-commerce has really helped my life monetarily. Yes, it has really helped me. Yes, then I also went for this IBM, which he launched just last year. That is 2019. And ever since I started, I watched like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 videos, like 10 videos out of it. Then I got the grip of it and I started something out of myself. So I started a course also on myself. teaching people about something, but actually the IBM opened my eyes to it. So here it goes. I started the course. The funniest thing about that course I started is I haven't spent a penny on it. Like, I haven't spent a penny on art. Yes, and right now, as I'm speaking right now, as I'm recording this video right now, for the 2 weeks I've started the course, I've made over 100,000, yes, on it, and I haven't spent a penny on art. Funny. Well, that's Jonathan Melody for you. Jonathan Melody will show you ways to make money. He will show you ways to make money to your bank account. The money will just keep coming, you know. The money will keep on coming. You'll be making the money. I'm proud to be a student of Jonathan Melody, and any course he brings up, I'm ready to go for it. There is a man of his word, and he's really helpful. Jonathan Melody, once again, I say thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to learn from you. Thank you very much.
Now, isn't that amazing? So you see, this is so simple. Even a 12-year-old can do it. The one strategy you can use today to make your first sale, even if you don't have your product created yet. And you also discover how to get other people to promote your info product for you and increase your sales and revenue. Module 9 is where we talk about traffic. Okay, here you discover the one thing you must do to ensure you generate sales every single day and eliminate money problems forever. You also discover the 2 shockingly simple ways of using Facebook to sell your information products. And you also discover or see exactly how to advertise sensitive niches on Facebook and ensure your ad account doesn't get flagged or banned. And you also get to discover what you can do to get your account back if your ad account gets banned eventually. Discover how to research your audience and make sure you target the right people on Facebook who will buy your product. Now, failure to do this, if you don't do this, you risk blowing off your hard-earned money. Okay, if there is anything like hard-earned money, all right, on Facebook ads. Now, we are going to look into the 30 million naira campaign, and I will show you my ad account and reveal to you what I did that made me generate such outstanding results with Facebook ads. Module 10 is the conclusion and the resource part. This is where you have access to the resources and I'll promise bonuses that will help you achieve even more from your information business. Listen, guys, the tools and strategies I'm going to share with you are the same strategies I use to consistently generate me income to live the kind of lifestyle I currently live. Last year, I took my wife on a vacation to Dubai and she wouldn't stop talking about the experiences. This year, we are going back for the upcoming Expo 2020 coming up in October. These are memories you create and cherish for the rest of your life. These strategies are so powerful that they generate me 400k to 600k on a weekend just by sending an email. Okay, just imagine making an extra 400,000 to 600,000 on a weekend. What will it do for you? Will it make any difference for you and your family? What will it do for you? Will it make any difference for you and your family? So by now you are probably wondering how you can access information business machines. Don't worry, in a minute I will explain how you can gain access to this program at a ridiculous bargain. But first, you need to understand something. Imagine gaining 100 pounds overnight, then waking up to declare that you want to lose the 100 pounds right away the next morning. Sure, you can try, but the experience will be demoralizing and overwhelming. It's the same thing as you saying, I want to start an information marketing business or I want to sell a digital product just because Jonathan Melody is making lots of money from it. And then you go ahead and do it without knowing the steps and strategies I used and the different phases I went through to hit those numbers, right? So what if instead of losing 100 pounds in one morning, which is almost impossible, by the way, you lose 1 pound in a week? Isn't that more achievable and more realistic? And of course, when you lose that £1, it becomes more exciting to lose more because now you are able to celebrate your success. Building an incredible, profitable 7-figure information business is pretty much the same thing. First, you need to start with step 1, which is has to do with you finding what a lot of people are willing to pay money for and attracting the core group of people who will pay top money for information that they will want. Okay, that they really want. Okay, then the step 2 is about knowing how to get inside their heads and speaking their language, that language that they understand, and getting your first sale. Okay, that first sale is key, guys. Once you make that first sale, you know that the journey becomes so easy in making more sales. And step 3 is you replicating the entire process. Now, you know on the surface what steps you need to take, but I know you're wondering how you can implement all of this without making mistakes and without losing money. And that's why I have decided to make you a special proposal today. I am going to give you an inside look into the Dipsy Doodoo sales funnel. That's the same sales funnel that I used to make over 30 million in 2019 selling hot information on e-commerce. This is how you get people to chase your offer instead of you chasing them to buy your product. This alone is valued at 300,000 naira, which is an amazing deal, by the way. Here is Uche, who started using the system and was able to make his first sale, second sale, third sale, fourth sale. And in just a month, he's doing so well for himself. Listen to him.
Hi guys. I'm doing a short video just to appreciate one and only Jonathan Melody, a wonderful guy. Okay, I know you might have seen his program, his IBM program, and you're thinking, should I opt in or should I not opt in? Okay, I'm telling you, you know the right thing to do. Okay, the right thing to do is to opt in to that program, because that program is going to change your life. Okay, Jonathan Melody is somebody that will see you through, going to guide you step by step, going to teach you step by step the new way of doing things, new way of getting things done. Okay, you're going to get your first sales for sure, and you know the good thing about it, when you get your first sales, you're going to get your second sales. When you get your second sales, you're going to get third. From third, you're going to keep getting sales. That's just the way it works. Okay, it's going to see you through step by step on the way. Okay, when you have issues, you can communicate with him. He's somebody you can chat up with. He's somebody that you can get to communicate with and tell him what you're doing. He puts you through what to do and get things done. Now, unlike other internet trainers out there, when they say their program to you, that is it. They are done. No communication with them anymore. But for Jonathan Melody, you get to chat with him. You're going to talk to him. He's going to see what you're doing. He's going to review what you're doing. He's going to see and say, hey, do this. He's going to pull you through and make sure you succeed. Okay. He's a wonderful person. Okay, his IBM program has changed everything in my life. Has taken my financial status from level 1 to level 3. Okay, I'm highly grateful to Almighty God, and I'm also giving him some thanks, for coming up with this program that has changed my financial status. Okay, and I encourage you to opt in, because it's going to change yours too. It's going to change yours. You are watching me right now. It's going to make life better for you this year, 2020. So you have no reason not to opt in. Okay, wish you all good luck. Bye.
Awesome, guys. Isn't that just awesome? Now, how many of you listening to me right now who wouldn't mind having a system that will consistently generate you 500,000 to 1 million naira monthly? You could be making an extra 500,000 or even more a month with what you will learn on this amazing program. So let's look at what you're actually going to be getting. You're getting the information business machines, which is valued at 200,000 or even more. Dipsy Doodle, a look into the Dipsy Doodle sales funnel creation, which is valued at 300,000. That's a total of 500,000. But you see, I understand that that's a whole lot of money. But let me ask you this question. If all this training did was to help you launch one digital product and build a Dipsy Doodle sales funnel around it, and for every 1 naira that you put in, it gets doubled or tripled, will that be worth the 500,000 naira? I don't know about you, but I have created a couple of different information products that have done millions using this system. And I can put in 500,000 any day, anytime to achieve such results. But how much is a system that does that much worth to you? I even have one more question for you. If all this training did for you was to help you create an information product and build a Dipsy Doodle funnel for it, and that gives you like an extra 2 hours to spend with your family and those you love and those that matter to you, what will that be worth to you? How much is your time really worth to you? So you see, it's a no-brainer. However, because you are seeing this video today, and even though I could charge you the 500,000 and it will still be totally worth it, I'm not going to charge you that amount for today only. Not even 250,000. No, you won't even pay 100,000. It's going to be 50,000 naira today. All you just have to do is click on the button below this video or somewhere around this video to invest into this IBM program. But I must warn you, this discount is only for the next 7 days. Right now, I understand that this 50,000 naira seems like a lot of money, but if you take this amount and divide it into a year, that's like 4,000 naira a month, right? That's like what a lot of people spend on that monthly, if not more. Okay, the point I'm trying to make here is you are going to spend this money anyway, but why not take this amount and invest it in yourself in business so that you can get it back many times over? Because you will spend this money either way. So why not, if I can help you reduce that learning curve so you don't have to go through all I went through, the sleepless nights, money wasted, testing different methods, strategies and systems. In fact, the strategies and systems you are getting are so powerful that this young man is willing to refund you your money on behalf of me. Okay, if you apply them and do the work. All right, so just hear him.
Hello guys, so this is Israel, and I want to do a quick review about Jonathan Melody's upcoming course, the Information Business Machine. But before I go into the review of the course, I want to say a few things about Jonathan Melody. Jonathan Melody is one of the real guys you can actually rely on when it comes to digital marketing, Facebook advertising, and information marketing online out there. And he's also a guru in e-commerce. Believe me, when it comes to e-commerce business, he is the real plug. You can actually trust in him. And over time, he has been producing a lot of results, and most person under his care have actually gone beyond doing wonders. Let me use the word wonders. And he's not one of those guys that actually put up course there and won't be there to guide you. No, he makes sure he's always there to guide you and see that you're making progress, you're making results, you're getting the desirable outcome you actually want. So back to the review of the Information Business Machine. I've been able to go through some of the videos, the first 10 videos, though I've been opportune to majority of the videos, but due to my time and all that, I've been able to access some of the first few videos, and I have to say this, they actually worth the price you're paying for it. And believe me, I can give you a guarantee that if you actually watch the video or you actually sign up for this course, if it's not worth the penny, you ask for a refund. If it doesn't give you the refund, ask to me, I'm going to refund the money back to you. That's to tell you the guarantee level of what you're getting from the very course you are about signing up for. So just give it a shot. Hope to see you guys on the other side of success. Take care.
Awesome. That was a good one right there.
Now, you see, the one resource that you can never get back is time. So, if you want to be able to build a successful information business online that makes you seven figures monthly, all from your home, even if you don't have any knowledge or skill to sell right now, then you want to click on the button below this video. Let me do something I never planned on doing. Okay, this may sound crazy to some people, but here is it. I'm setting aside fast action bonuses. These bonuses are only for those persons who take action within the next 7 days. So have fast action bonus one, which is the 90 days to 1 million naira challenge. This is valued at over 100,000. This is where I will take you behind the scenes and show you step by step exactly how you can go from 0 to 1 million naira in 90 days or even less. You will watch me go through the entire process from market research to creating a digital product, creating irresistible offers to the world of Facebook advertising, and even more. You will see how the money works here. All right. You will also see for yourself how I overcome the different marketing challenges and problems you are likely to face in online businesses. Okay. I will be with you every step of the way for 90 days. Awesome, right? This is what many people out there are afraid to do. Below is a look into the ad account at day 53 of the challenge, and was already at over 1 million naira in revenue and over 600,000 naira in profit within 30 days that will launch the ad, right? How many jobs do you know that pays you 600,000 naira monthly? And I'm not even stopping there. All right. Fast action bonus two. I'm setting aside 30 done for you products. Okay, this is valued at over 150,000. So to make things easier for you, I have put together 30 different products you can just edit, all right, and start selling. Okay, you don't have to bother about putting any word together. Each product comes with its own sales letters that you can use to sell the product. Imagine not having to create your own product and even bother about writing a sales letter or to sell the product. Everything already done for you. Email, just slam your name on the product of your choice and launch your ads. Now, this is me saving you a week to 4 weeks of research and product creation. Now, that's amazing. You would agree, right? This means you can just spend more time doing other things that you love and not spend countless hours trying to write or create your own marketing content. The first action bonus theory is I'm going to provide you 21 profitable niches you can build your information around to sell right now. Right now. There are some niches that sell faster than others, and I will be giving you access to 21 of them. Okay? You can just create a product around these niches and start selling. This means you get to save yourself hours of research trying to find yourself a profitable niche to sell. So now let's look at what you are getting. You are getting information business machines. You are getting the Dipsy Doodle sales funnel creation formula, the 90 days to 1 million naira challenge, the 30 days, the 30 done for you products. All right. The 21 profitable niches that you can start with right now. All of this has valued at over 700,000 naira. But I'm not going to ask you to pay all that. All right. All you just have to pay to get access to all of this is just 50,000 naira. Let me ask you a question. Do you still think 50,000 naira is too much? Honestly, for what you're about to receive, do you really think that 50,000 naira is too much? Let's even divide this into 365 days. 50,000 naira divided by 365 days will give us 137 naira. Now that means you are investing 137 naira into your life and future every single day. Do you think that is too much? Is 177 naira too much to invest into your life business daily? Or let's even say, 962 weekly. That's far less than what you spend on weekend hangouts or getaways. How about airtime? How much do you spend on airtime every day? How about the money you spend on movies, ice cream, pizzas, dinners? Instead of blowing all that money on things that are going to fade away and lose it, why not actually invest in yourself? Because you see, the money put into this is going to turn into more money. Have you ever read Rich Dad Poor Dad? by Robert Kiyosaki. In that book, Robert talked about the difference between assets and liabilities. He said poor people buy liabilities, but what the rich people do is put their money where it turns into more money. Now you are getting this for a lifetime. You will have the knowledge for life, and you will be able to use it over and over again to generate you money. Do you know that money replenishes but time doesn't? Let me explain. You work at a company and you get paid every 2 weeks or every month. You go out to pay your bills, and the next month you get the money, but do you get more time? Absolutely not. Working for someone for 30 something years won't make you rich or give you the freedom that you want. Ask your neighbors who are now retired from working for the government or a private firm. They are back to being broke, worried, and frustrated. Only a few who understood the importance of investing are living a lifestyle free of money worries. If you want to lose weight, you can go all out and do it all on your own, doing trials and errors, but you can never get that time back, right? That time you spent, you can never get it back. Money spent will be back, but time spent won't be back. Napoleon Hill has this to say: don't wait for the right time, for the time will never be right. And still, I'm not done yet. I think I'm overdoing myself already, but I want you to succeed as fast as possible. So I'm throwing in fast action bonus for 1 year free consulting with me. This is where you will have access to me, and I will add you to a support group here. I will answer all your questions and make sure you are not alone in this journey. The value of this is limitless. You cannot pay for this. If I charge you, I'm very sure that a lot of you will not be able to afford this. Listen, I have shown you exactly what I did to make myself an extra 30 millionaire in 2019, and you can go ahead and do it yourself or have me guide you through the entire process. But you have to take action within the next 7 days. I know a lot of you guys have been to trainings like this before and you get all excited and fired up. But what happens the next day? Probably nothing for most of you guys. And that's sad because I just showed you the exact strategies I and a few others are using to make 6 to 7 figures monthly, and you go back and then do nothing with it. And the reason why is old habits are hard to break. You go back to your office the next day, you get back to your daily routines. The only way you are going to be successful is if we figure out a way to break you out of that habit right now. And the way to break that is by investing into this program. And I can come in and give you all the necessary tools and guidelines and break that habit and then be successful. If you don't do that, you are going to slide back to that exact habit. Everything we have gone through for the last 1 hour will be completely useless to you because now you slide back to your old habits. The only way to break it is invest in the tools to take you to the next level. Look, there are two people who show up for trainings like this. Okay, the first is a timid, nervous guy or girl who thinks is really cool and wants to do things like get started, but then they just don't take action. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't like working with such people. Like those people are never successful. I like people like us, all right? They get on a training like this, they get it, they understand it, they step up and want to produce and boom, they start creating results and making things happen. So I'm going to ask you, are you this guy or this guy? Now, this guy is probably on this training right now, and I don't want you to feel guilty than you already do. But if you want to, take some massive action in your life and do some cool stuff and change your life for the better, if you want to join us, this is what we are going to do. Just come up, sign up right now. Click on the button below this video, also me around this video, and I will put you back on the team. Okay, so even hold on, all right? I want to even do something more crazy by taking away the risks so you have no excuse. So I am giving you 365 days money back guarantee. If after going through what I'm about to show you, the strategies, the systems I'm going to show you, and you implement every single information, and you still feel this is not worth what you paid for, just ask for a refund. Send me a message and I will send your money in full and even with an apology later. Now, you have to show me proof that you actually put the information to work to qualify for a refund. That's how confident I am that this will make you a millionaire. So, what is it going to be? You are either going to ignore all that I have been telling you about and nothing changes about your current situation, which is, of course, 100% risk free, or you take action today and join hundreds of others already making 6 and 7 figure selling information online monthly. Now, here is what a young man who doesn't, want me to reveal his identity has to say. Those persons, there are people who don't want others to know them or see how they are doing well for themselves. And you can't blame him, right? It's a crazy world that we live in. Anyways, here is what he has to say. He says, God bless you, Jonathan Melody. I was scrolling through my Facebook one fateful day when I saw this advert on e-commerce business. I paid for the course before telling my wife because she would have discouraged me, having seen me lose thousands of naira to self-acclaimed expert. Jonathan Melody turned out to be different from every other online coach I have come across. His program is the best, top quality, simple and easy to follow. He will guide you, he will, coach you, he will train you, and he will personally lead you to the altar of success. With Jonathan, you can't walk alone. I started implementing his course in March 2019, and like play, my financial status started changing. I made my first million within 3 months. My wife couldn't believe it. Between March and October, that's about 8 months. I changed my school. I changed school for my kids, paid my house rent without having to borrow, begging a landlord for more days. My savings account keeps swelling every day, and by October, I bought myself a new Toyota Camry. I recently paid for the new course on information business machines, and just like the e-commerce course, it is overloaded. Now that's awesome, right? That's awesome, right? Within 8 months, he was able to get himself a car. How amazing is that? Now listen, you must know that whatever choice you make today is still a choice. So all you need to do is click on the button below this video and choose a payment method, and then follow the instructions after making the payment, right? Don't think you're doing me a favor by investing into this, all right, or getting all of this value worth over 1 million naira for just 50,000 naira. It won't help me buy a new car or build a new house, all right, but it's going to do everything for you. It's going to change your life. This is an absolute steal, guys. I even have one more thing for anyone who pays today, right now. So I'm adding fast action bonus 5, okay? If you make payment within the next 24 hours, all right, you will get an Instagram course that shows you how to go from 0 to 600,000 followers in 3 months for free, all right? This alone is valued at, over $200. That's about 109,000 naira. Just imagine having 600 people, okay, you can market your products to for free. Just imagine what that alone will do for your business. Do you think you can get an extra 200 people to buy your information products monthly from, a followership of 600,000 persons? You bet you can. In fact, I'm going to add one other bonus, an extra bonus, which brings us to fast action bonus 6. I'm going to show you how you can become a successful vendor while, selling your information online. Now, using these strategies alone generated me an extra 3.4 million naira. Now, this is not included in 30 million naira that I made, but just implementing these strategies, I was able to generate an extra 3.4 million naira, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. All right. Then fast action bonus 7, how you can start earning in dollars. Okay, now we are gently sliding into recession. We are not into the recession yet, all right, but we're sliding into that zone, and the naira is losing its value, right? So now is the point to start earning in dollars, and I'm going to show you how you can start earning in dollars on autopilot. Imagine being able to start earning in dollars and never be limited by your local currency. Imagine having your products on global platforms where you just list your products once and they will continue to generate you month after month. They will continue to generate you money every month, even without bothering with promotion. This simply means all you have to do is put in the initial effort to create your product. Now, you don't even have to write a single word like I have been saying. If you don't want to, you don't have to do that, right? And this same product will continue to make you money for life. That is what this bonus will help you achieve. Now, this is the big one, fast action bonus 8. If you think you are already making serious money, wait until you see for yourself what I am about to do for you right now. Okay? How many of you listening right now who wouldn't mind having a system already tested and proven that consistently makes you an additional 500,000 to 1 million naira every single month? Great, right? All right. Now, here's what I want to do for you today. I will give you access to everything I have promised so far, and I will also give you the 10x e-commerce blueprint training materials, the funnels I used to make over 30 million naira selling the information on e-commerce, the full rights to own and sell this course and pocket all the proceeds. I will show you how to sell it so you don't waste time and money trying to figure it out on your own. And you are getting all of this for free. All you just have to do is click on that button right now and make your payment within the next 24 hours. All right. That is all you have to do. You have to get information business machines and you get this bonus in the next 24 hours. This alone is what more than what you are paying for this entire package. All right. I know what you're thinking right now. You're like, Jonathan, are you crazy? Honestly, I don't know right now. Okay. In fact, after saying this, okay, I just think probably I am. All right. But if you think I am, you might just be right. The thing is, I just want you to start seeing results as fast as possible. Okay. One thing you should know about this program is that even though I have stopped running ads, or actively promoting it, I still make an average of 400,000 naira from it every single month. Okay, just imagine what you could make if you actually promote it actively. Now, in case you might be thinking about COVID-19 and all that, people telling you that, oh, people don't buy e-commerce, or I'm sorry to break it to you that people are still making a lot of money from e-commerce. And many persons are looking for how to know how to run e-commerce businesses. Right, here is one of my students who still makes an average of $1,000 every weekly from his e-commerce business, even in this lockdown, this COVID-19 period. But you have to be smart, all right, and take advantage of this today, all right, because I might just wake up tomorrow morning and decide to remove this bonus. Okay, the truth is, I actually have a double mind right now towards this. I'm actually handing you a proven system that I spent millions testing to perfection for free. So you better hurry and get this before I change my mind, because I can't guarantee if I will still leave this bonus on by tomorrow. Now, the reason I am doing this is to help as many information business machine students get their first sale as quick as possible with less time spent on creating their courses. And because I want you guys to make money and have as much success like I do, all right? And also, just because I'm a nice guy, by the way, I want you to be able to quit your 9 to 5 job, take your family on a vacation, say goodbye to your boss. That's what I want you to do. All right. That's my passion, to help you out. Okay. And in order to do that, I have to provide you the tools and materials that will make the journey easy and even easier for you. That's why I want to give you my 30 million naira course and start selling it as your own. All you just have to do is change the name, and you are up and running with your own course. So go ahead and click on that button because you are going to be getting a lot from this 30 million naira course. With it, you don't have to worry about creating your own course, creating your landing page and funnel pages, ad copies, follow-up emails. You even receive the video sales scripts that you can just model. All right. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click on that button below this video. This is guaranteed to bring you so much success. All right. Now let's look at what you're gaining access to so far. Information business machines, the DeepSeek Doodle sales funnel creation formula, 90 days to 1 million naira challenge, 30 done for you products, 21 profitable niches, 1 year free consulting with me, access to the Telegram group, 0 to 600,000 Instagram followers, how you can become a successful vendor, how to start earning in dollars on autopilot, the 10 e-commerce blueprint PLR to research, you can start promoting it as your own, and of course my 100% no risk ironclad money back guarantee. All of these is valued at over 1.3 million naira, but you get to pay 50,000 naira to have access to all of this today. Now, do you still think 50,000 naira is too much to invest into this? Listen, I am basically handing you the same system that generated me over 30 million naira in the last 12 months. Let's say you make half of that because you are just starting out. That will be 15 million, right? Let's even say you make 5 million in the next 12 months with what I'm showing you now, or with what you get. Okay, do you think it's worth investing 1% of it, which is just 50,000 naira, right? I don't know about you, but this is a no-brainer, an absolute steal. You see, people in life can have one of two things. They can either have money or have excuses. That's it. So right now you have three options. You can either sign up to similar programs at higher fees, but no access to support, or you can sign up for information business machines for 50,000 naira, where you learn how to monetize your knowledge and also have access to support for 1 full year. All right, and all of these amazing bonuses, which is of course this is an absolute steal, guys. The third option is you can go ahead and come up with an excuse why you can't afford it, and why you can't do it at this time, why you can't do this, whatever your excuse is today, that's fine. All right, but the reality is you can have both. All right, you either have money or you have excuses, and you've got to decide which one you want. I don't know about you, but I know I want money 100% of the time, all the time. So that's why you need to invest right now. It doesn't matter if you haven't done this before, just like Timothy before he met me. Here's what he has to say. Say, Mr. Jonathan Melody, I want to appreciate you so much for what you are doing. I never knew what online business meant until I met you. I have tried online businesses before, but I failed. But after I met you, my story changed. I must say you are a godsend to my life. The one that really opened my horizon was information business machines. That program is awesome. You delivered what you promised. You are so supportive. I must say you are one in a million. Thank you. Listen, I plan to raise this price in the next 7 days. That is if I still want to keep this up by the end of 7 days, as I'm basically exposing my secrets here, and I'm just handing away my entire system. I feel like I am cheating myself by giving out this system for such a ridiculous discount. Now, if you are here and watching this webinar right now, you should know this is not everyone who is seeing that. You won't be able to access this in the next 7 days. All right, or even a month from now, because I want to reward those who take action immediately. I want to reward you for taking your time to watch to this point. Action speaks louder than words, and that's why I'm giving you this great discount. But I will not keep this discount open for long. Listen, you've watched this entire presentation and you want to change your financial situation and start making 5 million, 10 million, 15 million, 30 million, or even more annually selling your knowledge in digital formats. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here for this long. This is an excellent value. This is an excellent value. Therefore, go ahead.
take advantage of this incredible discount, the amazing bonuses, and the no risk guarantee. Now you have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. Click on the button below or somewhere around this video to get started. I wish you success as you get started on this journey, and I hope to start working with you soon. So I'll see you on the inside. Bye.
Okay, guys, so welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that training, and I'm sure you've heard Jonathan's offer, and you may be considering it and thinking, should I buy this or let me consider it. It doesn't get any better than this, guys. It doesn't get any better than this. So if you're interested, just make sure that you jump in really quickly. The link to buy is under this video or somewhere above, below. I'm sure it's very visible. Just click on the link, get in on the course. So now we are going to questions, because people have lots of questions.
Okay.
Right? So before the event, I asked people to send in questions, and so I'm going to be going through them, and hopefully we get some really brilliant answers. I have no doubt that we will. So first question is, how much do I need to start? So someone wants to do this, right? How much do they need to start?
All right, so this is not the first time this has been asked. I've had this asked over and over again when people want to get started. And what I tell them is, have at least 100K to get started. And the next question is, what am I using 100K for? And to explain better or illustrate or make this a little bit clearer to you, I'm going to share a story with you. So when I got started promoting my digital product, 10S e-commerce blueprint, I was basically spending 1,500 every day. And then I met with one of my mentors, Toyin, okay, and this is what he told me. Say you cannot really get the results you're looking for by just spending 1,500 every single day on running ads. And when I got back home, I had to increase my spend by 2,000. Okay, so I was now spending 35 every day on advertising. And in the space of 30 days, I had spent roughly at about 99,000 naira, right? And the returns were around a little bit over 900,000 naira. So with 99,000 naira spent, I was able to make 900,000. So I give that answer of 100K, so you have it in mind that you are going to spend all this in this span of 30 days. So it's not something that you're spending in a day, right? So every day you are going to be spending on advertising. All right, so that's how I advise people to get started.
Yeah, and to add to that, so what it means is they don't necessarily have to have all of the 100,000 at once.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. So say someone has 30,000 to start, so they are going to start. But the important thing is that they want to make sure that they're out there advertising and getting people buying.
Yeah, and putting the money back.
And putting money back into
exactly. So you don't want to start making profits and then go on a spending spree. So you make your profits, you want to reinvest into advertising, because you see, like you always tell me, a business with no inflow, right, is as good as dead, right? So you want to always get an inflow of customers to your business. So you always want to spend on advertising.
Okay. All right. So the next question is, I think this is from Adeola. I don't know whether this Adeola is male or female, but doesn't matter really. But do I need to be a writer to sell information products online?
No. Straight answer is no, you don't need to be a writer. All right. There are a whole lot of persons waiting on you to give them your jobs. Okay, so you basically just outsource. Okay, you can go on places like Fiverr. Okay, you can go on places like freelancer.com. Odesk is there. So all you just have to do is get someone who is good at it. The person will go ahead with the research and have it all set up for you. You have your book research. In fact, they can even go ahead and format it into the format that you want. Okay, so you can decide to tell them that you want it in PDF, you want it in audio. Just that, of course, you have to pay for it, right? Because of course now you are outsourcing it. You're having someone do.
Now, is it terribly expensive spending for it?
Well, not really. At least there are people who they charge per words, right? So there are people who write maybe 200 or 500 words for $5, all right? Some people do 1,000 words for $20. So it depends on the how extensive what you are writing on is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, and I also think is you don't need to have Chinua Achebe skills
Oh, no.
to create information products, right? It's not like they are writing a textbook, right? They're basically just creating a solution for that someone needs. So if you
That solves a problem.
exactly solves the problem. So if you've gone through university and you've written a term paper or an assignment, you definitely
Can do it. Definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
Okay. So third question here. This is from Bola. Bola says, how long will it take me to start seeing results?
Okay. Well, this is not the first time I'm getting asked this too, because what I see, a lot of people get into business and they are so concerned when next they are going to see their profit. And of course, I understand, right? Of course, you are in business to make money, but this is relative. Okay, it depends on how soon you get started. So if you start today, just watch out for the next 30 days, the next 30 to 90 days, because of course you are going to put in the research, you are going to research your book, you are going to have a marketing plan, and then you are going to launch, right? All of this is going to take time, all right? So let's say 30 days to 90 days, okay? Give yourself the space of 30 days to 90 days.
Okay.
Like they say, patience is a virtue, you know?
Exactly. All right. So now your first course, 10x Secret, is about e-commerce, right? And is a how to make money thing. Does it mean that the only way to make money, sell information products, is to sell how to make money products?
Okay, so someone actually brought this up, and what I did was I said, okay, what I would do is have a challenge, right? Okay, let me even do a challenge and show people that it's possible for you to sell information in other topics and still make money, all right? So what I did was get on a challenge, and then I basically went through the entire process of researching it. So I made sure I choose something that is not related to make money, right? It was around relationships, and it's not my specialty, right? So this is just to prove to people that it is possible and it is doable, right? And like as you can see on your screen right now, these are results that came in within 30 days, all right? Within 30 days, we got this result from selling an information product, and we are even selling it at a very minimum price. Like we are selling for 3,500. That's a very small fee to charge for a product. This is a product that can be sold for 5,000 and people will gladly buy. All right, but I just needed to show people that it is possible to actually see result outside the make money niche. Okay.
Yeah, because and I think this question is really a very smart question.
Yes.
Right, because you get to see a lot of people teaching other people how to make money, but you don't see a whole lot of other products that are not in that space. So this clears that up. All right. So next one is what's so if I buy the course, am I going to be abandoned? Is there a support system for people who buy this?
Okay, well, so I understand a lot of people have this fear because they've experienced this a lot of times. They buy into programs, into courses, and then there are no supports, right? So what I have done, like if you actually listen to the program, the training that we had just had, I said there will be 1 year consulting with me and you will be added to a support group. So there will be a support group. It doesn't mean that after a year I'm going to kick you out of the group. All right, you'll still be in the group after a year. But I'm talking about personal relationship, that consulting with me, because now but you think relationship are built, right? So over time we will be building that relationship. But for a year you have my attention.
Exactly.
I'm going to be providing you that support that you need.
I've been providing you support for 4 years.
For 4 years.
Right. Okay. All right. So next one, I think this is from Jude. Jude says, "Do I need a laptop to make this work?"
I will say, get a laptop. All right. It's going to make your.
I believe
it's
so.
going to make your
I believe
work
so.
easier.
Yeah.
However you want to do it. Meet your uncle, meet your brother, your
It's
sister.
a pain in the ass to type on this.
I'm telling you, just see, if it's for you to go to a cafe and actually do all of those things, do it. But use a PC, a personal computer. Use a computer to do this. It's going to make your work a lot more easier.
Okay, perfect. Now, do I need to register a business to do this?
Okay, so when you're getting started, I tell people, don't bother about registering a business as you, because you're just starting up, right? But as a growing business, it's important that you register your business. You want to be known. You want to have that legality, or you want your business to be legal, right? You want people to see it as a legal body, as a legal entity. So you want to make sure that as you grow, you want to register your business. Okay, but if you're just starting out, it's not mandatory. It's important that you register a business, but it's not mandatory that you register a business as you are getting started.
Okay, perfect. So next question is from Ete, I think. Ete, yeah. So Ete says, will this work for old people? Okay, so I'm going to answer that question, right? Let me answer this one. So it's absolutely going to work for old people. One of my former clients, I don't think she's former because we still talk from time to time. She's over 60 when she got started. Her name is Mrs. Modupe Ehirimi. If you're on Facebook, right, she's pretty popular on Facebook. She has a group called Right Fit Marriage. So she helps counsel young couples and teach them to build stronger, more loving marriages. And she makes a ton of money doing just that. And she started it after she had hit 60 years old.
Interesting.
Right? You know, and it was really interesting to me, especially her journey and her story, because I really wanted to see, I was like, okay, she's not like us young people who are really good with
with
computers and
technology,
technology, but she took to it like a rocket.
Oh, that's actually amazing.
Yeah.
A woman of 60.
Yep.
That is really amazing.
Okay, so can I sell to other countries?
Yes. All right. But now, when I say yes, is yes for country. But when you are getting started, you want to start from your locality. Now, this is important because you want to understand the market, okay? And it's going to cost you a whole lot more to try to understand your local market, and you still want to understand the global market, right?
At the same time.
At the same time. So what you want to do is focus on your locality, or on your locale, all right? So if you're in Nigeria, start from Nigeria. You're in Ghana, start from Ghana. You're in South Africa, start from South Africa. And as you understand your market better, you can then decide to expand your reach, okay? But as you're getting started, start from your locale, okay?
Perfect. All right, so the final question, will coronavirus affect sales? Because that's what is in everybody's mind now, right?
Yes. This is the rave of the moment, right? But to be forward, it's not going to affect your business. In fact, I just showed you guys what we made in the last 30 days, right? From selling digital products.
Okay.
And it started since last year, right? Since December.
January.
It started December, yeah? And we are still making money. In fact, I ordered for Russell Brunson's Traffic Secrets.
Yeah, I ordered that too.
Okay, so you see people...
Just like 2 days ago.
Exactly. So you see people still make sales. People still make sales. So coronavirus or coronavirus is here and it's going to go, right? This is the right time to actually get into the digital marketing space, okay? Because now people are spending a lot of time at home, all right? With the whole restriction, no moving of outside because they don't want the spread of this.
Yeah.
So people are spending a lot more time on their devices, on their laptops, on their phones, all right? So this is the best time to get into information marketing and get in front of this person, because now you have their full attention, okay? So no, it's not gonna have sales.
Okay, so that's fantastic, guys. So these questions, I'm sure, we've run through a lot of the questions that you are probably having. If you have any other questions, by all means, you can ask me on Twitter, or you can reply to one of my emails if you're on my list and ask.
Or they can still even send me a message.
Or you can send him a message, right? His Twitter handle is somewhere on the screen. So go now. The bell has started ringing, basically. So go now and get the course, and I will talk to you soon.
I'll see you inside.